Hi, I'm Chris Peacock, and this is Doctor Who, Season 2, Episode 6, The Age of Steel. In the last episode, the Doctor, Rose, and Mickey found themselves in an alternate reality where Rose's father was still alive and married to Rose's mother. However, Rose had never been born. Mickey was Ricky, a freedom fighter fighting against an evil corporation run by a man who has created Cybermen, who apparently are a classic Doctor Who villain that I didn't know about. Either that, or the Doctor made that up. But I'm assuming classic Doctor Who villain that I didn't know about. Where we last left off, the Doctor, Rose, Mickey, Ricky's freedom fighters, and Rose's not father, because different dimension, were surrounded by the Cybermen, about to be killed. Let's see what happens next. So is it just the Doctor? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is it just the Doctor who they were gonna kill, or?
We've got a government mole feeds us information. Lumix private files, his South American operations, the lot. Secret broadcasts twice a week.
Broadcast from Gemini?
And how did you know that?
I'm Gemini, that's me.
Yeah, well, you would say that.
Encrypted wavelength 657 using binary 9. I thought I was broadcasting to the security services. What do I get? Scooby-Doo and his gang. The van. He takes the living and he turns them into those machines.
Cybermen. They're called Cybermen. And I take those earpods off if I were you. You never know. Lumic could be listening.
Activate earpod primary sequence.
Please state area of activation.
The City of London. I've just declared independence. Begin transmission.
So he's just gonna take over everybody pretty much, and they'll all walk right to get their upgrade.
They will come to me, my new children.
Why hasn't he already done a body for
I've
himself?
seen Cybermen before, haven't I? The head, those handle shapes in Van Statten's museum.
There are Cybermen in our universe.
Oh.
They started on an ordinary world just like this, then swarmed across the galaxy. It's not a parallel version, they're starting from scratch.
I completely
What are
forgot.
you talking about?
Pull me back to Bridge Street. Move.
Okay, goodbye, Jake.
Okay, okay.
Come on, let's go.
Well, those things are slow.
Your friends aren't bad, I'll give you that. Oh, that's the Doctor and Rose. I'll just tag along behind. Well, then you're not that bad. Do you think? Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, they're slow, but I guess they don't get tired, so I don't even know if this is Mickey or Ricky. Okay, it was Ricky. Because there's no way they just killed Mickey.
Told you, I will upgrade. Only with my last friend. No, I command you, no!
Are you Ricky?
Mickey, that's you, isn't it?
Yeah. He tried, he was
I
right.
knew there'd be a death there. I really thought it would be him. I was going to save this for the end. I'm just not feeling this storyline. I think it's a mistake to have brought back Rose's dad, because it feels like it diminishes Father's Day having him around right now. And as far as the Cybermen are kind of cool, but this just doesn't feel like there's any stakes to it, because I know our three main characters are going to get out, and I don't care about any of these people. Like, I don't care about Rose's not dad and Rose's not mom, although I'm sure one of them is going to die and one of them is going to make it out of this. I actually kind of like Ricky better than Nikki, but not enough that I care that he died. Having this be in an alternate reality was kind of cool before they actually got into the meat of the plot of the alternate reality. But then when it actually gets going, you just kind of realize there's no stakes. Because I don't care. Like, the Cybermen can win, and our characters can leave, and I don't care. Just go sit in the TARDIS for 24 hours while the thing charges up, and leave. I know they're not going to do that. I don't really want them to do that. But if they did do that, whatever.
You're just making this up as you go along.
Yep.
Doesn't he always?
Brilliantly.
Doesn't he always?
That's a schematic of the old factory. Look.
And now the human bad guy's gone.
Underneath the plant. Big enough to walk through.
We go under
Which means the personality of the villain is gone.
We attack on 3 sides. Above, between, below. We get to the control center, we stop the conversion machines.
What about me?
Mickey, you can,
What, stay out of trouble, be the tin dog? No, those days are over. I'm getting with Jake.
I don't need you, idiot.
I'm not an idiot!
This would be a nice episode for Mickey to finally get to be the hero.
Let's see where we are. Already converted, just put on ice. Come on.
Okay. Alright, that worked.
More guards on board.
Then let's go get them.
It's safer not to use real names.
That makes sense.
But he thinks I'm dead. He was telling me
Aw.
to keep him safe. Him and the kids. What about you?
I'm not rooting for this lady to die, I'm just expecting it.
6,500 and rising.
Okay. 6,500. So that's already a lot of people.
Confirm.
I recognize you. I went first. My name was Jacqueline Tyler.
No.
What? This man worked with Cybermen Industries to create our species. He will be rewarded by force. Take them to cyber control.
Is this the Loomis?
It's dead.
Could you wear it as a disguise?
You are not upgraded.
Yeah, well, upgrade this.
Well, at least you have some kind of weapons that work.
Emotional inhibitor. The emotional inhibitor. If we could find the code behind it, the cancellation code, then feed it throughout the system into every Cyberman's head, they'd realize what they are.
And what happens then?
I think it would kill them. Can we do that?
We've got to.
Sensors detect a binary vascular system. You are an unknown upgrade. You will be taken for analysis.
Let me have a go. I'm good with computers, trust me.
Yeah, Mickey should be able to do this. Okay, I was thinking maybe someone would wear that, but I guess it's alive.
The Lumic unit has been designated Cyber Controller.
He's still in a wheelchair?
Come and have a go.
Alright.
I'm the doctor.
A redundant not exist. Cybermen never sicken.
Yeah, but that's it. That's exactly the point.
Oh, Lumik, you're a clever man. I call you a genius, except I'm in the room.
But everything you invented, you did to fight your sickness, and that's brilliant.
Tell me, Doctor, have you known grief and rage and pain?
Yes, yes I have.
And they hurt?
Oh, yes.
I can set you free. Would you not want that? A life without pain?
Nope.
You might as well kill me.
An ordinary person can change the world. Some ordinary man or woman. Some idiot. All it takes is for him to find, say, the right numbers, say the right code, say, for example, the code behind the emotional inhibitor, the code right in front of him. And what was it, Pete? Binary what?
Binary 9.
Binary nine.
An idiot code. Cancellation code. Let's not forget how you seduced all those ordinary people in the first place. And making every bit of technology compatible with everything else.
It's for you.
Like this.
Alright. So Mickey got to be the hero this time. One final battle against Lumik. And this is where the dad's gonna sacrifice himself?
Jackie Tyler! This is for her!
I didn't think he was gonna survive that, but I guess he did. I just realized that guy survived. I thought when they split up earlier in the episode he was gonna get killed. He made it to the end. Good job, guy.
So imagine there are different worlds, parallel worlds, worlds with another Pete Tyler and Jackie Tyler's still alive, and their daughter.
Thank you for everything.
Dad.
Don't. Just don't.
That reaction's completely fine. I understand that.
Thing is, I'm staying.
You doing what?
You can't.
It sort of balances out because this world lost its Ricky, but there's me. We had something a long time ago, but not anymore.
Well, we'll come back. We can travel anywhere. Come and see, yeah?
We can't. I told you travel between parallel worlds is impossible. We only got here by accident.
Yeah, I guess it's Ricky now. Eccleston's doctor was right. I'm so conflicted right now.
We've had a laugh though, haven't we?
Well, I guess this episode did end up having consequences if Mickey's staying here. I'll assume we never see him again.
I know it's not easy with my face looking exactly like Ricky, but I'm a different man, I'm not replacing him. But we can remember him by fighting in his name. With all those cyber factories out there, do you think there'll be one in Paris?
Yeah.
Then let's go liberate Paris.
Alright. Well, that was Age of Steel. I just didn't... I don't know. I just wasn't feeling this storyline. This goes back to last episode, too. I know I already talked about it earlier in the episode, so I won't be too redundant and repeat myself. Just... Now that Mickey's decided to stay, and I'm assuming this is it. I don't want to know either way, but I'm assuming Mickey's done. We're never going to see him again. So I guess it did have consequences. But just the whole time I'm sitting here thinking, those three are safe, and even if the Cybermen ended up winning, which I knew they weren't gonna, I mean, not on this kind of show, I didn't really expect the main characters to lose. At least, I mean, maybe in the first part of a two-parter, but I didn't expect them to lose the entire two-parter. So there were no stakes. Like I didn't care that Jackie Tyler died. Whereas if Rose's mother had died in our universe, that would have been important. That would have been something. As it is, this was, other than losing Mickey, who was never my personal favorite character, nothing really happened. And yes, losing Mickey is a big deal, because regardless of how I feel about him, what matters is how Rose feels about him. So that was definitely a big deal, but they could have done that Mickey still could have been written out of the show in a way where he's not dead, but we're never going to see him again, and Rose is sad. All those things can still happen, but still have the rest of the story matter. And seeing Rose's dad again, an alternate version of him, I think detracts from Father's Day, which I guess now, The Girl in the Fireplace is definitely my favorite episode. I mean, I don't dislike Father's Day all of a sudden just because of these two episodes. They didn't just make me go like, okay, Father's Day was now horrible. Absolutely not. But it did diminish Father's Day for me. I think I would have liked my last impression of Pete Tyler to be him dying there on the pavement with Rose at his side. I think this detracted from that. And I know it's not even the same character, so it shouldn't have, but it did. I don't know. But I didn't hate these. Like, the Cybermen were a cool concept. I don't know how well they were executed in Classic, but they were pretty well executed here. But I think they could have been just as... Like, if this was our reality, that they could have done this other than... Okay, this could have been our London, the main London of the show. Just take out Rose's dad, have Rose's mom not die, I don't know what you would do with Mickey, how you would write Mickey out. I mean, you could write Mickey out, honestly, I don't know how you'd write Mickey out without him dying. But realistically, Mickey didn't have to be written out. I don't know. It just... I mean, you could just write Mickey out where he's just going off, deciding that this isn't the life for him. And then he's gone. Like, he just leaves. We never see him again. He could still be on our Earth. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I didn't dislike these two episodes, but they certainly are pretty low on my list. I haven't hated any episode, just so we're clear. Every episode we've watched, I have gotten some enjoyment out of. And these two. Again, the Cybermen were a cool concept. I completely had forgotten that they were in Season 1. I mean, the head of one was in Season 1, in Dalek. I'm assuming because one was taken out with an EMP, but it was still alive, just on the ground, and the Doctor killed like 6 or so of them with his crystal thing, and he distracted some with the sonic screwdriver. But we'll ignore that. That part doesn't matter. I'm assuming the Dalek are a bigger threat, because I think the Dalek's laser beam thing probably would take one of them out. I don't know. And if there's an episode at some point where we get Daleks versus Cybermen, I don't want to know. Let me be surprised on that one, but... Unless that episode was in Classic, feel free to... I still haven't made up my mind if I'm going to go back and watch Classic, so... Yeah, best not say anything, I guess. Well, I'm going to end it here. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully the next episode's better. I mean, if these were some of your favorite episodes, again, I didn't hate these two. Just... I'm kind of disappointed. I'm kind of disappointed we saw Rose's dad again. I really am. And I feel bad for feeling that way, because the actor does a really good job. So it's not like I don't want him to get work. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. See you in the next episode.